My friend's new toy, a tricky friend's kid-versation. This story follows Olivia, who meets a new friend named Jovi. Olivia is probably maybe about 6 or 7 years old. Again, I'm going to read some of the more important text and skim over the rest. So Olivia is playing outside and a new neighbor comes by. Her name is Jovi, and she asks her to play. Jovi's really nice. She compliments Olivia and makes her feel pretty good about herself. So Olivia asks her mom if she can go play over there. Her mom says, "Olivia, honey, I would love to say yes, but they just moved into the neighborhood, and I haven't met her parents yet." Well, Olivia begs. So her mom says, "I'll make a deal with you. I'll walk over there with you, and you can stay and meet her parents, and you can stay for an hour." And then she gives her daughter a warning. "Remember, these are new friends, and we don't know them yet. We've had conversations about boundaries and appropriate behavior. I just want to remind you to be aware. If anything inappropriate happens, I want you to come home immediately and talk to me about it, okay?" "Okay, I promise," she said, wondering why her mom always said that. So they go across the street. Olivia's mom meets Jovi's mom. She said, "I told Olivia she could come for an hour, but first I want to ask you a couple of questions." Olivia's mom wanted to know if a grown-up would be home the whole time and if there would be any older siblings in the house. Jovi's mom assured her that she would be home all day and told her Jovi's older brother were away at summer camp. So they thanked each other. Olivia's mom went home, and Olivia and Jovi go into Jovi's room. Jovi's got all kinds of cool toys. Olivia is really excited. So they're playing, everything's going just fine, and then all of a sudden, Jovi feels like she's just hot. And she starts unbuttoning her shirt. It doesn't actually show the unbuttoning, but it says that she started to unbuttoning her shirt. And then she says something very strange. "You know, sometimes I like to play in my underwear. It's so hot in here. You can take yours off too, if you want. Come on." Olivia was shocked. No one besides her parents had ever asked her to take off her clothes before. It made her feel uncomfortable, and her stomach began knotting. It was hot in Jovi's room, and they were both girls. Still, Olivia felt nervous. "I'm not sure," Olivia said, feeling more uncomfortable. "It's no big deal. We're both girls. But I don't want to." "You do want to play with my new dolls, don't you?" Jovi replied. Olivia thought for another moment, then said, "Yes, I love them. I just don't want to play in my underwear." Jovi crossed her arms and frowned at Olivia. "Look, if you don't want to, you can go home. I'm going to. It's not like I'm trying to hurt you or something. I mean, my mom puts me in the shower with my little sister all the time. Being in our underwear is no big deal." Olivia really wanted to stay and play with Jovi's new toys, but she really didn't want to take off her clothes. Jovi was right. They were both girls. It's not like they were doing anything wrong. Still, she had a yucky, uncomfortable feeling like she was doing something wrong. Something inside her didn't want to do it, almost as if an alarm were going off inside her heart. Which, of course, signals the heart defenders. And in this case, Faith is the one to go in and help Olivia in this tricky situation. So time freezes, and Faith comes in, and starts talking to Olivia. My name is Faith. I'm a heart defender. When someone's heart sends a signal that they might be dealing with a tricky friend, we jump into action. So that's what that feeling was, Olivia realized. I know your mom and dad have taught you a lot about stranger danger, but there are also tricky people who might be disguised as friends, family members, or even people from your school. Tricky people will try to convince you to do things you don't want to do, to not listen to what your heart and mind are telling you, and to give up a piece of your heart. A piece of my heart? So again, it's explained what that means, which I explained in the first video. Is Jovi a tricky friend? She seems so nice. Olivia was confused. Tricky people often seem nice in the beginning, Faith agreed. They may trick you by letting you play with their toys if you do something you don't want to do. I don't want to take my clothes off, Olivia said, but I really want to play dolls with Jovi. It's not okay to take off your clothes for another person or for them to take their clothes off in front of you. It's a sticky situation with a tricky friend. But if I tell her no, she'll never want to play with me again. I understand that saying no can be hard because you want to be her friend, but trust me, it's better to stand up for yourself and protect your heart than to have a piece of it taken. And a real friend wouldn't ask you to do something you don't think is right. Olivia thought for a moment. I don't want to lose a piece of my heart. She remembered what her mom had said and added, Is this what my mom meant about telling her if anyone does anything inappropriate? Yes, your parents love you very much, and they know tricky people are out there. They want you to grow up defending your heart and the hearts of others. They don't want you to lose a piece of it. You should tell your mom what happened here with Jovi, so she can help defend your heart too. But Jovi might get in trouble, and my mom might not ever let me play with her again. A friend may try to trick you because someone else has tricked them first. Someone might have already stolen a piece of Jovi's heart because she hasn't learned about tricky people yet, Faith explains. Oh no, that's terrible, Olivia says. It's better to tell your mom so Jovi can get help than to lose a piece of your heart. Okay, I can be brave. So Faith congratulates her on making a good choice, and then she's left to face Jovi. It's not like we're doing anything wrong, Jovi says. Olivia boldly states, Jovi, I really want to play with you, but I'm not going to take off my clothes. If you want me to go home, I will. Don't you like me? Jovi cries. I do like you, and I want to be your friend. But only if you don't try to make me do things I'm not comfortable doing, Olivia says. Jovi gets angry and stomps her feet. Fine, leave. You're not allowed in my room. So Olivia leaves. She's sad. She goes home to tell her mom. But Faith is there, congratulating her on doing such a good job, and shows her that the other heart defenders are proud of her too. She gets a badge, and she's told how she did the right thing in that tricky situation. You were aware, you made the right choice, you were courageous and strong. You are now a heart defender. And they tell her what that means, which means speaking up and making the right choices. So she's feeling pretty good, and then she goes in the house to tell her mom. And that's the end.